Last December, we were lucky to have Australian-born recording artist and Chicago Blues Hall of Fame inductee here with us on Everyday Iowa. Today, Michael Charles joins us via Zoom ahead of his May 3rd show at the Ideal Theater and Bar. Hello, Michael. Thank you for joining us.
Great to see you again, and thanks for having me back on your show.
Yes, I know. I wish you were here in studio, but this is good enough for today. So, where are you joining us from?
I'm actually in my recording studio right now. I'm in my control room, so this is where I do most of my work when I'm not on the road. So,
is that in Chicago?
In Chicago, yeah. So this is the best environment to talk to you, from one studio to another.
Yes, exactly. Well, remind everybody about the music you record.
Yeah, I play guitar. I'm a songwriter, and I've been doing it, since I was just a little child. And through the years, I mean, the catalogue grows and grows, and it brought me to the United States over 34 years ago, and I'm still doing it. And hopefully I got many, many years ahead of me to keep doing this.
Yes, and the genre of music, it kind of spans a few genres, but what do you love to play?
I love, music in general has been a passion for me my whole life. But, the actual blues music is something that kind of came natural to me because of all the influences as a child. I grew up in the era where, there'd be Eric Clapton on the radio, there would be, B.B. King, and then, even the more popular things like the Beatles and the Monkees and Elvis Presley and all them. So I grew up in that era and all these people that I mentioned were actually influenced by the heroes of the blues like Buddy Guy and Howlin' Wolf and so forth. So I was playing the blues without even knowing I wasn't. I moved to the States. I started, rubbing shoulders with all these great musicians that I only knew on album covers, and here I am on stage with them, and everything sort of just ended up being so simple for me because I was playing their style music without even really realizing it. It was just an influence through the years.
Right. Do you play your own music during shows or a mix of covers, originals? How does your show work?
I would say 95% of my music in my show is on my own songs, and I've got, over 30 something releases in my catalog. But, you've got songs that become favorites through the years, or you've been influenced, through an artist that kind of hit you and grabbed you at that point. And so I have got favorite songs that I do play. I might play the odd, Eric Clapton song, or I'll get something from J.J. Cale, and something from an old blues classic, and I will play it. I'll even throw in, I actually did a little tribute song that I recorded that Glenn Campbell did back in the day, Wichita Lineman, and I'll throw that in every now and then, which is completely out of my realm. That's touching country, but I just love music in general. But everybody puts me in the blues genre, and there's nothing wrong with that because I guess that's what shines in my playing mostly, I guess.
Right. Yes, and you're coming back to Iowa. Are you excited to be back in Cedar Rapids?
I'm always excited when an area asks me back. That means my last show, I must have done the right job.
Absolutely.
I mean, I had a nice audience when I was there last time in Cedar Rapids. Hopefully, the same people turn up and they bring along a lot more people, and that's how your audiences grow. So that's the one thing that I love about returning, is to see those audiences grow, and that's what makes you continue doing what you do, because without the audiences, you're going to look pretty dumb up on the stage.
Well, I don't have an audience here, but I understand what you mean. Yes, you need the feel of the people to play off of.
Yeah, exactly. It's always a compliment when people turn up to see you play.
Yes. Where can people find information about you and your music?
I always suggest, go to michaelcharles.us and just take it from there. Find the like if you'd rather be on Facebook or whatever. All the links are on my website.
Amazing, yes. The Ideal Theater and Bar in Newbo on May 3rd. And then you'll have to come back, and maybe on a weekday so you can be on Everyday Iowa again.
You got it, man. I would love to shake your hand again and be on your show.
We would love
There's
that.
nothing better than being actually in the television studio.
Yes, I agree. Well, thank you so much, Michael. We look forward to having you back.